What's up guys, and welcome back to another video here on my channel. Last year around this time, a little bit earlier, I took over the fashion apparel brand Igway in the US to manage their growth and properly scale their operations in the US. Now, years gone and come, and now we're preparing for 2024. It's the beginning of 2024, and those are the things that I as a brand operator do in order to properly prepare for 2024 and make sure to set this year up for success. So let's talk about those things and the things that I think you as a brand operator should do as well in order to make sure that 2024 is the best year of them all for you as well. Thing number one that I do as a brand leader right now is to set OKRs, okay? Objectives and key results for the year of 2024. I go over them with my partners and properly understand and align what are the objectives that we have, for this business, for our business goals, and how to reach them by setting key results key result targets, all right? Those could be anything and everything, depending on your business goals, depending on your business stage, depending on particular problems that you have encountering in your business. Those are things that you want to, kind of come up with then around this time and properly lay those out for the year, all right? So for example, for us, it's a better understanding of our inventory and of our sell-through rates. That is an objective, understanding of our product, essentially, of our inventory, right? We have been, really just in time with our inventory all year long for 2023. We've sold out a lot in the first year of this year, as well as we didn't necessarily have a strategic approach to what are the designs for Igway that are working better in the American market, which are the things that we should maybe restock. How should we really approach our, drop system, right? What are our sell-through rates, as well as kind of hand in hand in terms of what is our forecasting for our demand and how to align that with our team in Mexico and kind of our manufacturing basis, right? So, that is, for example, then an objective, right? Better understanding of our inventory and supply chain management. Key result for that would be, for example, our 30-day sell-through rate, or our constant understanding of how much inventory do we have on hand, right? Really thinking about metrics. I'm right now still myself in the time of really figuring that out. So that would, for example, be an objective and key result. Another one is, for example, improving the efficiency and reporting of our email marketing, right? Our email marketing has come from next to non-existent by the beginning of last year to a really important chunk of our revenue, and especially to our profitability in 2023. And therefore, I think it is really important for us as a brand to improve that, and therefore, an objective is definitely that. A key result, for example, would be, tests launched on our email marketing channel, email campaigns sent, right? The click-through rate of our email rate, share of revenue from our share of revenue coming from our email channel, right? All of those are things, that are, for example, key results that are tied to those objectives. Those are just some examples that I'm throwing into the room right now, right? And those are things that you should think about, lay out objectives that are, maybe, they're compartmentalized in terms of product, in terms of growth, in terms of, maybe even culture, right? And then, align those with different key results that are tied to achieving this objective, okay? So setting OKRs for your whole year is really important, right? And that is what I'm doing right now in the end of Q4 and the beginning of 2024. All right. So second thing is laying out our marketing calendar, right? If you've been following me for a while, you understand our push and pull strategy, and you understand how important it is for us to properly lay out our marketing calendar around, for example, cultural moments like Cinco de Mayo, Dia de los Muertos, Mexican Independence Day, or for example, also Black Friday, for most e-commerce brands out there, right? And therefore, I'm laying those days out. I'm laying out what we want to do at those days. I'm laying out what we want to kind of properly, push for those days. As well as, kind of then laying also out, what are based on those sale moments, based on those cultural moments, when do we want to drop new designs? When are the exact times when we want to launch new designs, launch new products in order to properly accelerate this momentum and what I like to call counteract to those valleys, right? I'm really laying out the marketing calendar by looking at the year of 2024 through the lens of those cultural moments, product drops, sales, as well as general, sales in the US, like Labor Day sale, right? Or like Black Friday, Cyber Monday, something along those lines. So that's thing number 2 that I'm doing as a leader right now, right? Laying out the marketing calendar for 2024 as a whole. Third thing that kind of goes in hand with, this laying out the marketing calendar of 2024 as a whole is properly forecasting for this whole year and for the next 12 months. And then also not only forecasting our, demand as well as our marketing performance, as well as kind of, what are our particular financial targets for each month, but also going ahead and properly forecasting when do we need new products, restocks, or new designs in. When do we need to put the purchasing order in with our manufacturers? What do we need to do? When do we need to do it? As well as when do we need to align with, like with our Mexican team, for example, in order to properly get products into our warehouses in the US, right? So forecasting our demand from a financial side in terms of, okay, those are us as business partners, as business shareholders, what we want to achieve in 2024 from a top line revenue perspective, broken down by month, from a new customer perspective, from a net profit perspective, all of that, over the next 12 months. And then, also going ahead in terms of, taking a look and tying this back to the marketing calendar, like, all right, like when do we need to get this new product in? When do we need to get those new designs in, right? In order to properly be prepared and have the product in at a time to counteract, those valleys where we don't have a sale, but then can launch new products, which usually accelerates new customer revenue. All right. So those are the 3 things that I'm doing as a business leader, as an e-commerce operator right now, in order to, properly be prepared for the year 2024, setting OKRs, laying out our marketing calendar as a whole, and then making sure that, our forecast is set right, aligning with my business partners to go ahead and, properly align our business goals and define success for 2024, and also make sure that our production line is aware of that and also in line with all of that. So let me know what you're doing as a business leader, as an operator, as whomever you are that is watching, down in the comments. Would love to connect. Thanks for watching, and talk to you in the next one.